Okay, after recently witnessing Bunnybootsink getting arrested in Springfield, Oregon, I say that Bunny Boots is a victim of the school shooting politics, okay? Where in the response now, one shooting in Florida has caused a massive response across the nation, where the all the local law enforcements don't want to suffer that same embarrassment, and so they are going to enforce any potential suspicious activity with greater enforcement to prevent any embarrassment similar to the law enforcement in Florida. Not so much about protecting the kids as in saving their own face. And the cops can be confident to get away with the overstepping of authority around schools when it's a political movement, and also when judges are going to support their actions as well, especially when the judges are shadow-waving bootlicker themselves. It's not too hard to further enforce this law, to stretch the trespassing law is what Bunnybootsink got arrested for, to stretch that law to serve their political agenda. Okay, and they can do that for petty crimes because it doesn't require as much proof. Okay, you don't have to be proven beyond beyond the measure of a doubt. Okay, it's just the circumference of evidence for the smaller cases. So, I mean, this could be a court case where they don't even require you to swear to swear you'll tell the truth and all that. They may not have a bailiff. So, and a lot of judges don't debate the actual law itself, and instead they'll focus on credibility. Okay, and the cops always win with a credibility argument. And when somebody like Bunnybootsink makes a lot of videos about arguing against authority, the cops are going to use that against him to further damage his credibility, because that's what these types of courts come down to. That'll further help solidify the judge's decision against Bunnybootsink and uphold what the police have charged him with. Okay, he was looking for that confrontation. He was a chronic troublemaker. Okay, his past behaviors on video to get more views speak for themselves. So the legal system needs to take a strong stance, not only against potential school shooter suspicious activity, but against his video recording behaviors. Okay, it ends in this court. We're going to take a strong stance against his recording. Okay, so punish him for that instead. Pretty much, it's like a cop who stretches the ticket. The judge will stretch the enforcement of that ticket. The cop will give you a ticket. For me, like example, the cop will give me a ticket for arguing against him. He'd just give me it for something petty, like if there's a debatable jaywalking situation, I argue against him. He gives me the ticket for jaywalking. It goes to court to further solidify it. The judge just says, "Oh, he's got videos arguing against authority." That's that's good reason to enforce the jaywalking ticket. It's not even, they don't even bring up the law. You don't have to bring up the trespassing with Bunny's case. It's more a matter of the credibility issues. They can work around the actual law. You just use the law as an it's just kind of what you have to put officially in writing for the legal system, but the arguments can wind around the law. It's happened to me. I'm sure it's happened to many other people, and it's unfortunate that actual legal debates can be used as just a prop to serve the legal system's actual arguments of credibility and well, the videos too. So harsh punishments against Bunny for future actions is what's going to be in the court's mind. We got to prevent him from making other further arguments videos against the authority figures. We don't want to set bad precedents here, okay? And without seeing what actually happened, I'm not going to assume that Bunny Boots wasn't taking pictures of kids in the playgrounds. Who really knows? I didn't see. I gotta give everybody the benefit of the doubt. The people who called the cops, the cops' observations. You know, everybody's point of view is definitely brought to court. Okay, bring it out and talk about it. It's interesting to learn what their perspectives are. But there are liars, okay? And that's one of the things you have to flesh out. You have to flesh out consistency, okay? Find the liars. You have to expose the liars. These people who lie so much that they become inconsistent with their lies, and you got to find ways to bring that out, okay? Oh, like with my situation, my magistrate trial, I asked the guy, "What did you have for breakfast that morning that the situation occurred?" And he was like, "Oh, oat bran, whatever." He just quickly said it, and then I was like, "Okay, what kind of car did I have?" And he's like, "I don't know." It's like there's better ways than what I did to flesh out their lying, but you got to take that into account, okay, that they're gonna lie in a court like this because it's a kangaroo court, and so if it comes down to credibility, then it comes down to them lying. You got to do your research, okay, for this type of court case, but you got to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, but expose the liars. Expose lying, and that takes consistency. Oh, they can remember this, but they can't remember that. Okay, so it's something to consider.